Hello and welcome back to the Olden Shot. I discovered a local antiques and curio shop in one of the lesser travelled streets in Blyth, and although there wasn't much of a photographic interest, I did manage to pick up a late 50s viewfinder camera for £5. I don't know much about the Beirette camera, but I had seen a few included as make-weights for job lots on eBay. I was probably swayed by the brown leather case and the quite neat layout. I subsequently found this camera has hidden shallows. Let's have a look at the specs. Go a bit closer, hopefully it'll be in focus. It has the E. Ludwig Meritar 45mm f2.8 to f22 lens. It has 3 shutter speeds, a 30th, a 60th and 125th, plus the B. It has a cold access ratio on the top and a lever winder. It has a circular knob for rewind. The shutter release is mounted on the side of the lens base. A cable release connector on top of the lens base. A manual start frame counter behind the rewind knob, and a fully removable backplate. It does have some quirks, such as the method for setting the frame counter and also to initiate rewind, but it's quite easy to understand. To set the frame counter, you lift the rewind knob and you can see there's 2 little posts there, and you turn them and it moves the numbers on the frame counter. Strange idea. For the rewind, 2 things you have to do. There's a little rewind lever knob there. You push it to one side and you lift up the knob on that side, and that releases the ratchet for rewind. In use, I found the viewfinder to be quite awful, with barely visible composition frame. Neither the shutter speed ring nor the aperture ring have click stops, so you need to look when you're setting them. The biggest drawback is the shutter release. It's quite long travel and it needs quite a squeeze. And that fact, allied to the faster shutter speed being 125th, means that nearly every shot shows evidence of slight camera shake. The only shot that seems sharp, which you'll see when we look at them, is the one of the jeweller's shop plaque. This one shot makes me think that this lens could be reasonably sharp in the right circumstances. So I'll give it another go soon using the cable release instead of the shutter release to see if that can reveal the lens qualities. In the meantime, I'd like to introduce you to the new film photography genre called Beirography. I mean, if Lomo can do it, so can Beirette. And remember, you saw it here first. So here's the shots. So the shots, I find them reminiscent of a basic box Brownie or an Instamatic, family cameras that we had in our family. And I think that both the box Brownie and the Instamatic had fairly slow shutter speeds, and it was my mother that took most of the shots in the family, and she was a bit violent with the shutter release, so that's probably why this camera reminds me of the shots that my mother took. So as a laugh, I'm calling it Beirography because I think it's typical of this camera. I'm sure I'm not the only person that's had this problem with slight camera shake. Anyway, that's it for the moment for this camera. I've got 2 more films in the pipeline at the minute. One taken with the Minolta Maxim 7000, and I've also done a bit of urban architecture and street photography in Newcastle, which I'm quite pleased with. We'll see that soon. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching and see you soon.